This video, I really want to share with you some walking ammonia treatment when it comes to conventional medicine as well as alternative medicine as well. Before I get started, down below there's a link. If you click on, I'm giving away this free video guide that gives a bunch of tips on shopping for supplements and alternative medicine. Now, if you're wondering what the heck is walking ammonia, how's that different than just regular ammonia? Well, it really is just a mild version of the ammonia, regular ammonia. And ammonia is basically when like a virus or bacteria or even a fungus starts to really just kind of grow in the lungs and get an infection, really. And it creates a bunch of inflammation as well as problems. And believe it or not, ammonia can be deadly. Yes, according to the CDC, it's the 8th reason for death in America. It's tied with influenza. So if you're wondering, well, how the heck does that lead to death? Well, basically, the infection really prevents good oxygen exchange, and an infection can kind of grow in the bloodstream. This creates a lot of problems, leading to death, especially in somebody that has like a weak immune system or the elderly as well. Now, one of the classic symptoms is going to be a cough. Okay. Other signs would be like a fever or chills, and this is what the body does to kind of kill off the intruder. As well as shortness of breath is another sign as well. Other signs could be like chest pains, headaches, and a lack of appetite. You don't want to eat. And interestingly enough, if you don't eat for, say, 24 hours, it really strengthens the immune system. And this is a reason why, if you're sick, you don't have much of an appetite because your body's a survival machine. It's telling you, hey, don't eat, so we could get your immune system stronger to kill off the bad guys. Now, when it comes to conventional treatment, it really depends on what's causing it. Obviously, if it's just like a virus, then get lots of rest, lots of fluids, and both are just great ideas for the immune system. It really helps. If it's a bacterial infection, then antibiotics could be used, prescribed. They have medicine for funguses if that's causing it. They even have like a machine that can help you breathe if it's like a really serious case too. Which is pretty cool. Now, when it comes to alternative medicine, there's just a boatload of options. There's tons of different ideas out there. One idea, which is completely dirt cheap, you find in a grocery store, is coconut oil, which I love. And in a study from New York University Langone Medical Center, they took 40 children that had ammonia. Both were given antibiotics. Half were given a dose of coconut oil based on their weight. The other half did not receive coconut oil. Yeah, well, guess what? The group that received the coconut oil recovered a whole lot faster. They had normal respiratory rate after less than 33 hours compared to 48 hours in the group that did not take the coconut oil, okay? So it helps a ton. So the million-dollar question really is, well, how much coconut oil should you take? And that's a good question. Anyways, another idea, again, very inexpensively, you could find in a grocery store, is green tea. Yes, very good. Researchers from Japan did a study, and they found that drinking a single cup of green tea daily cut the chance of dying from ammonia by 41%. And the more you drank, that number went up a little bit. Of course, there's some fine print to the study, the fine print that it applied to women. So I don't know, I'm just giving you the information. I don't know. Strange. But heck, still, green tea is just wonderful for your health, so good for your immune system, and it's very inexpensive too for what it can do. And next up, there's just tons of herbs that can help. And if you do research on, hey, alternative medicine for ammonia, you'll find all these different herbs. Like, oh yeah, turmeric. Oh, there's basil. Oh, there's golden seal. There's this. And there's so many of them. And the truth is, they all can help. There's a lot of herbs out there that have antiviral and antibacterial abilities, and the cool thing about, say, the bacteria stuff, it doesn't harm the good bacteria in your gut, which antibiotics do. And you want the healthy gut bacteria because studies show that if you don't have a lot of the healthy gut bacteria, it increases the chance of like diabetes, cardiovascular problems, and other things. So there's a lot of these herbs that can help. And one idea which I really like is they actually have these supplements on the marketplace that combine a lot of these herbs. So that way, instead of trying to cherry pick which one's the best one, you could take a whole bunch. and it's a great thing to take if you start to feel sick. You basically, maybe if you're on vacation, right? Maybe you're traveling, you don't want to get sick. It's a great thing to boost up your immune system. So it's a great idea, I think. And if you want to learn, well, where do I find these supplements, or what should I look for, or what's the best price or best one? Well, I go over this in much more detail if you click on that link below, where I give you a whole guide on giving you a bunch of tips on what you should look for and avoid in a supplement. I also compare products back to back. I share my own ideas if you like that. I go over alternative medicine in much more detail, as well as some great inexpensive ways to get tons of herbs that can be very, very helpful to you. So I'm sure you'll love it. It's completely free. If you want to learn more, just click on the link below. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video was useful. And if you liked it, if you learned something, please hit the thumbs up button, okay? All right, take it easy.